Hello! Welcome to City Skylines video, where I wanted to show off the... Wow, that's quite a fire. I wonder, why is there a hot dog truck in between the fire trucks? Hot dog truck, get out of the way! Let the fire trucks do their job! Hot dogs are important, but putting out burning buildings is more important. So I made this city right after getting the Snowfall expansion. And it was actually the first time I'd played City Skylines in a while, and I'd like to say that's why the city has such horrendous traffic. But honestly, even when I was playing City Skylines regularly, I was never very good at traffic, at managing my roads. Oh my goodness, the highway is very backed up here. And I tried to when you come into this area, it's got a roundabout. Roundabouts are good, right? The roundabout itself doesn't have a huge amount of traffic, but and traffic going to and from the highway into the roundabout is pretty bad. I don't know. I don't know. I can't do roads. I mean, I can put them down, but traffic is always horrible. But anyway, this is I named this city Ankoraj, but I spelled it all weird, as you do on the internet when you're naming something after something real. You just spell it differently. But Anchorage, Alaska is actually the city that I live in. And so when they had the snow, when the snow map or snow tile set came out, I thought, well, and I think Revlet Star actually said you should recreate Anchorage in City Skylines. And I think it might be kind of boring to try to recreate an actual city, but I was kind of inspired to just go ahead and call my first snow city Anchorage, even though it really doesn't look anything like Anchorage. But oh well, you know, Anchorage is a nice city, but I'm not saying that it's the city I want to recreate when I live in a fantasy world where I have godlike powers to design the city any way I want. Although the city that I want to create is not one with all these burning buildings. Hello? Come on, fire trucks! What is this? The Yaku Energy building is on fire. I think Yaku Energy. That must be like Red Bull. Somebody put out the Red Bull fire. That fire is gonna have wings and fly all over everywhere, right? Because Red Bull, it gives you wings. I don't know. Now this is one of my favorite parts of this city. Is this mountain here, this mountaintop hill area, where I've set up a special district here that changes the theme of all the buildings to European. So all of these mountaintop buildings have a European look to them, which makes it really easy for me to imagine that this mountaintop was like settled by European colonists or something, European immigrants who like to ski. Maybe they're all from I don't know, Switzerland or the Nordic Alps or something, and they wanted to come up here where there was lots of good skiing. So they put in, oh, I forget what that's called, the luge? Maybe, is that it? I forget. What do you call that thing? But anyway, they put in these winter parks, and there's a ski lodge around here somewhere. You know, it was trying to power it all with wind power, green energy. The aurora borealis they added with this. I think this is new to the Snowfall pack. The last expansion added nighttime, but I don't think they had the aurora borealis until the Snowfall. So this is a really lovely part of the city. I really enjoy this mountaintop area. I love these houses, these buildings. I love that we can now separate. Here we have Mountaintop High School. I love that the districts now let you separate building types and themes, so that you can have one area of your city using different types of buildings than another. The views you get off of this mountaintop, seems like it would be really nice. Like just imagine being in like this building and just looking out the window. You've got the hills in the background. You can see boats out there. You can watch the traffic on the road, but for the most part, it's just clean and pristine, unless the mayor goes and puts in more condominiums over there, which he does from time to time. I love how at nighttime the cities look with all the bright lights during the nighttime. It's such a beautiful. Oh, this game is just lovely. So anyway, I love the mountaintop area. This over here was I tried super hard, guys, to make this area a really great traffic and everything place. I put a roundabout under the highway, which has not helped traffic at all. I made the outward spirals in these two directions. It looks kind of lovely. Oh, I guess this one did the spirals, and over here I did kind of a curvy road. But traffic coming in and out of this place is still really, really tough. But you can see over here, you can see that the buildings here are more of a American style architecture instead of the European style up on the mountaintop. I love that different parts of the city can have those different looks and feels. I get all kinds of different feels running around my city. I love this. They added a sledding hill in this expansion. I love that they can get on, go up the hill and sled down it. This is an artificial sledding hill, which on one hand, there's plenty of natural hills around here, but on the other hand, no natural hill has a nice little staircase right next to it. So I get that. I get that. We've got a lot of trains running back and forth in this city. I really like the trains, so I tend to put a lot of trains in my cities anyway. And they do move some passengers and take some traffic off the road. I've got buses all over the place to try to get people off the road. So I try to get people off the road so the fire trucks can reach the fires. Fire trucks! Fire trucks! I'm the mayor! I demand a fire truck right now. We can't let the Williams building burn down, even though there are literally 5 other Williams buildings that are identical to it right next door. Still, we have to save the that Williams building. I love how everything looks in the wintertime. This is really a lovely expansion. The snow. You have to have snow plows and fields to put the snow. There's ordinances to add studded tires and stuff to your cars. Very realistic. Those are studded tires, and snow plows are a normal thing to discuss here in real life Anchorage. This is an industrial area that I built. It does have a tram. I wonder if we can find a tram to get a recording of that. Oh, here it is. So the tram is, I mean, everybody probably knows what a tram is. It's just a train that has tracks that go down the street, I guess. I think they're very popular in San Francisco. I'm sure they're popular all over the world. I love this little island area. You go out across this bridge. Oh, whoa. Yeah, you go out across the bridge. There's somebody on the bicycle. They added the bikes, I think, in the After Dark, the nighttime expansion. Love the bikes. Although I'm surprised people do a lot of biking in this winter climate. But I love this island with this particular little round circular road and set of buildings inside of it. There's one park. This was a new park added by the winter expansion. If you just walk across or drive across this other bridge, you have a beautiful little park here with lovely view out over the water, if you ignore the wind generators. But still a lovely view. And, over here, plenty of room for people to live on the island. And I think this island is just a really nice little place. I think it looks pretty cool. Well, you have some industrial over here. Another example of the traffic nightmare that is my city. At least it's not at a standstill. For the most part, things are pretty much moving. Things are sort of moving. Here's another attempt I made at having a roundabout. I made this by hand. You can download roundabouts off of the Steam Workshop, but I thought I would just build my own and it would be awesome. I'm not sure it works all that well, but if you're coming off the highway and you want to go down this street here, it seems to be just fine. I guess it works. The traffic here is actually not backed up or anything too bad. Maybe this is the most successful roundabout I've ever made. Although, I mean, look at this. The traffic is backing up and blocking. No, I don't think this is working. No, this is not. No, no, I don't know how to road. But this is my industrial area. I put it down here by the water so we could have a shipyard. And this is also the only here it is, the only railroad station in the city dedicated to cargo. And there's pretty much, I mean, here it is, the middle of the night, and you can see there's trucks coming and going from the cargo railroad station. It also has a passenger train station, which connects to all the other passenger lines in the city. This was a desperate attempt to allow people to live in the other nicer residential areas outside of the industrial area and just take the train to come into this area and go to the factories and stuff where they might have jobs. I have bus stops and everything right by the train over here, I think. Yeah. Is that people going to the bus or whatever? Anyway, there's bus stops all around here. Yeah, there it is. There's the bus. A lot of people getting on the bus or getting off the bus and going to the train. So I think the train station is basically working. You can see it's busy. The passenger train, trains are coming and going 24/7, bringing workers in and out of the area. But still, the road traffic still seems extreme. And here's the seaport. Also has traffic coming in and out all the time. I realized in hindsight I should probably have put the seaport and the cargo train station closer together, so we wouldn't have so many trucks going on the road from the train station, the cargo train station, to the seaport and vice versa. But whatever, it works. It works. I do like watching these boats. I haven't had many cities get big enough for me to be able to afford and put in a boat, so that's kind of new to me, kind of fun to watch. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, I built so many fire stations, guys. Seriously, there's fire stations everywhere. You got to admit, the building burning to the ground in the dark winter time is kind of pretty. The fire puts out a lot of bright orange light and stuff. Still, as pretty as the fire is, I would prefer somebody from the fire department come put it out. There we go. There we go. Probably we might need more than one truck. This is a big build. There's the second one. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I would help my fire department by fixing the road, all the traffic on the road. The poor fire trucks get stuck in traffic, and that's really not their fault. Anyway, this is another lovely neighborhood. Here you can see some of the ice skating rinks. Looks like some people are playing hockey there. I love all the new parks and recreation facilities that came with the winter patch. The ice rinks, the sledding hill, everything. Really, really nice. This underground tunnel road connects this area, which obviously has lots of nice houses, and further down some nice commercial areas, to the industrial area down there. So again, a matter of people can live up here on the hill and work down there in the industrial zone. I thought that would be nice. Maybe part of why I have so much traffic everywhere is I keep trying to build my houses far away from the industrial zones. Maybe I should just let everyone be closer together. Here we have more tram lines up here. I think the trams are pretty neat. And just, oh my gosh, this game is beautiful. I really think it's nice to look at. It's so pretty to look at when it's dark and nighttime and the lights are all on. And of course, being in an Arctic climate, in real life, Arctic climates are dark more than other areas. And so maybe it's just because I know it should be darker more often, but I feel like it's dark more often when you play on the snow maps. Here we have the Opera, with bus stops and everything leading right to it, and the commercial buildings around here are tourism driven. Tourism does not make up a big income for my digital Ankoraj, but it's something. It's a little represented. So anyway, those are the highlights of this city. I'm probably going to stop playing this city and start over on another one. There's still plenty of land I could build out into, but I don't know, at some point, I just feel like starting over fresh. It's like I'm happy that this city has gotten this big, and it's really cool, but I don't know. I almost never play a City Skylines city until it's just filled up every part of the map and maximized the total population to the limit. I just play for a while and try to make things that look pretty, and I try to make them functional. You wouldn't know that by looking at the highway, but I do try to make them functional. And then after a while, I just kind of feel like the city's done and it's time to start a new one. Really disappointed the traffic is so bad here. I really liked this layout and the curvy roads and zigzaggies, and I really thought the roundabout was going to work better. Maybe because I don't know. I done messed it up though, because this roundabout is not the utopian utopian car traffic route that I thought it would be. It's a beautiful area though. I like the general design of it. Anyway, so I'm probably going to wrap this city up, and before I moved on to another city, I wanted to record some of it for posterity so that Todd's digital Ankoraj, spelled wrong, could live on forever in a YouTube video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you and good night.